Annalena Forster, Anna Schaffelhuber, Mamoka Maraoka, Laurie Stevens. And I'm hearing that Tori Pendergast will not start here in this women's sitting contest, so we're already one down. Reverse that decision. That's a chance handed back. We are hearing now that Victoria Pendergast of Australia will start now. I was told a moment ago in my ears that she wouldn't, but she now will. And she came by me this morning at the bottom of the mountain, seemed in good spirits. She's certainly focused here. She was more concerned with how I was. No idea why. But, she was fine. Ready for it, she said. And there she is, focusing. I'll tell you now, Tori Pendergast has got one style, and one style only. She will go at this course. Tori Pendergast then of Australia. A 27-year-old, originally from Sydney. Driving into the turns. I'm interested to see now how the sit skiers cope with the bottom section that we saw many of the women's standing athletes struggle with. Oh, and it's not even that far down. Pendergast raises her head to the sky, and just the bottom end, the back end, slides out, and out goes the Australian in the early stage. Just here, trying desperately to make that left-hander. They'll be dissecting that footage a little bit later on in the hotel. Was she leaning back a bit? Was she overstretching on her inside? That's all for the experts to decide. What I can tell you is Pendergast has gone. Talked about a lot of retirements at the end of Pyeongchang. Can't really have a World Championships without mentioning the great Stephanie Victor. Claudia Loesch as well. We now need the next generation of sit skiers to entertain us, and one of those constant entertainers is Annalena Forster. 23-year-old, a vast amount of experience already. Gold medalist in the Super Combined. Gold medalist in the slalom. 2 for Forster, 2 for Schaffelhuber, who comes next. So Forster going nicely indeed. Into the bottom section, coping okay. Plenty of German support at the bottom of the hill. You'll see them to the left side of your screen at the bottom. but it's Forster that comes through, 1:19.26. This is Anna Schaffelhuber. 1:19.26 is the time to beat. She's inside. 2-1 at the first intermediate. 25-year-old. Just a couple of years older than Annalena Forster. Exactly the same amount of golds in Pyeongchang. Neither of them finished in the medals in the giant slalom. 4 seconds to the good. And Schaffelhuber looking quick here. Through the line she comes. Well, this is the event that neither Schaffelhuber or Forster took a medal from in Pyeongchang. We're less than a year since then. And the pair of them look good, but this was the lady that did the damage that day. Momoka Muraoka from Japan. Can she replicate those great scenes from Korea? Muraoka is quick. She started to catch the eye on the World Cup circuit last year. She's a second inside. She's her third World Championship. She's not got a gold so far. Plenty of silvers and bronze and fourth place finishes, but certainly 2 bronze, 2 silvers and a gold in Pyeongchang told the world that Momoka Muraoka was ready to be the next star in the women's sitting. And she's inside the German times at the moment, a little slower through this bottom section it would seem, but Muraoka leads 0.68. What an afternoon we're going to have in the sitting competition. Well, the 21-year-old smashed it. Laurie Stevens from the United States. "34 years of age. Going to work hard in that previous section. He's a former record holder in Paris swimming as well in the United States. Born with spina bifida. A 4-time Paralympian in the Winter Games. Holds dating back to 2006. He's never managed to repeat that success. She was mighty close to a medal in Pyeongchang in the super combined. Coming in 4th position, losing some momentum here. And off to the side goes Stevens. And out goes the American, like the Australian. That's another that we've lost here on day 2. This is Anna Beninati. Beninati, like Stevens from the US. 25-year-old from San Antonio, Texas. Now living in Park City, Utah. There's plenty of places to go practice there. Keen horse rider. And she's away from the slopes. First major event. No Paralympics and World Championship history to speak of, and Beninati learning all about this World Championship course. Can she go one stage further than her teammate Stevens, who left us towards the bottom end of the circuit? Muraoka's time, 49.30. That's not Beninati's aim at this point. Everything is Star Spangled Banner with Beninati, even the face mask, keeping the bottom of the mouth and neck warm. And that's wide, but again, just able to keep it together. And Anna Beninati from the United States does get a time in her opening run, 1:28.26. She loves someone. Four more to come, and first of those 4, Barbara van Bergen. Years old now, Barbara van Bergen, originally from Rotterdam. Yet to medal in Alpine. Doesn't mean she isn't a Paralympic medalist, far from it in fact. Double bronze medal winner at Paralympic Summer Games. As a wheelchair basketball player, 2 times bronze medal winner both in 2012 in London and in Rio. She's swapping the heat of the wheelchair basketball court for the cool sport that is Alpine skiing. Van Bergen swapping wheels for a ski. Crossing the line in 2019, she's just outside of the medal positions at the moment. It's a good place to be. Should somebody ahead of you make a mistake. Heikki Eder from Austria. And gone. Wow, very early in the run. Not as early as some today, but Heikki Eder, the 30-year-old, slides out early. Just into the left-hander. Yep, too much. Saw a little bit with Tori Pendergast earlier. Just not able to get straight enough. And taking the tightest line into the corner. The back end of the singular ski loses out. And Heikki Eder is gone. Bucket seats placed on top of an adjustable shock called the mono ski. Singular ski at the bottom. Predominantly there are athletes around that have a double ski feature on the bottom of their mono skis. All important to keep the centre of gravity in these things, because you're going down on the edge of a single ski at times, and those of you that have tried to ski with 2 skis will know that it's hard enough, let alone on just the singular ski, the springs themselves. The shocks can withstand 6 Gs of force, which enables the sit skiers to really drive the back end in and help them turn. As we've seen with a couple, Ada and Pendergast, if you allow the back end to go too far, there's no coming back. And Liu Sitong from China joins the DNF list. It's not a good list to be on. She has hung her arm out too long. We saw this a couple of times in the men's event yesterday. Get the arm caught in the gate, and it's good night. Just here, just leaves her outrigger, the adjusted ski pole to the standing athletes, the outrigger that the sit skiers use. She's just left her right hand in, just leaving that right hand in the gate, and the outrigger taking Sitong out. Well, the final athlete to come then is also from the People's Republic of China. This is Zhang Wenjing. Zhang Wenjing completes not only the women's sitting, but the entire first run. Another back-end slide that slows her right down, but she'll be more concentrating on just getting through, and that's not going to happen. Well, she's theoretically inside the course here, so she will carry on. That's good thinking from Zhang. Issue here where she slides out and she continues to go. 15 seconds back. Well, she's going to finish her run. My understanding is that there's a disqualification heading for bib 97, so Zhang Wenjing won't know that, but will complete her run and complete our day here on the course, so we'll follow her down. Oh, and I think it's going to come to an end anyway. Will she try and continue? Again, doesn't know that. I think the disqualification has already been given earlier on, and this slide does complete the day. So, well, a lot of effort went in there from Zhang Wenjing, but unceremoniously slides out of day number 2 on the first run. Well, the mountain can be cruel, cruel, cruel at times, but it's good to others. And Momoka Muraoka certainly didn't have any issues. Now, what that means is